What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome to my Stardew Valley 1.4 playthrough. I'm so freaking excited. It's also fairly modded. I did a video when this first dropped, and I asked people what they wanted to see, and the overwhelming majority was a solo, single-player playthrough with mods. And not crazy mods that change the game drastically, but enough mods to make things different and change cosmetics, and I went a bit overboard. I'll explain in a sec. Hello, you must be Doc. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right there now, or there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Why thanks, Robin, who looks different than Robin normally looks. And thank you for greeting me at the bus stop that looks different than it normally looks. And, oh, why, thank you for taking me to the farmhouse here that looks different than it normally looks. On this farm that looks different than it normally looks. You'll notice a theme here. This is Fifi Farm. I'll explain that name in a sec. Oh my gosh. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Oh, Robin, little do you know. Oh, gosh. Guys, I'm so freaking excited. This is gonna be fun. And here we are, your new home. It's so pretty. Okay, Lewis doesn't look any different, but that's fine. Ah, the new farmer. What's up, Lewis? How's it going, buddy? Gramps told me to say hi. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Oh, I know. It's a huge deal, especially when it's like in 1.4 and stuff. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Oh. You guys have no idea how excited I am to be starting a new farm in Stardew Valley. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, Doc. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. How dare, Lewis, how dare. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. I want this to be over so I can talk about things. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll be coming by during the night to collect it. I've always found it so weird that the mayor is the one who does that. That seems like way too... I don't know. Well, good luck. I feel like a mayor would be way above collecting people's goods on a daily basis. I don't know. Maybe it's a different vibe in a small town. Anyway, guys! It's starting! Okay, we have so much to talk about, mostly from a mod perspective. Oh boy, that's fun. Okay, welcome to my inside. It looks a little weird. We're gonna move things around because it's already bothering me. We have a kitchen, first off. That's gonna be the first thing that's different. We can start by cooking. It's not a huge change. I don't feel like that's game-breaking. I don't understand how anyone would have ever lived here and not had a kitchen. I also wanted to add a bathroom, but I was having some issues with the mods. So anyway, I hate some of these settings real quick. Let me fix them and get them the way I want them. Okay, that's better. Let's grab our parsnips and head on out. I wanted to make sure I use some of the new... Oh man, where to even start explaining all this? I wanted to make sure I use some of the new hairstyles and new clothing outfits, which, if anyone hasn't seen yet, they're now actually items that you equip. So we just start with farmer pants and shirt, which I imagine will get a little bit more detailed in names, and you'll see that our pants are dyeable. I'm so excited that that's a thing. It's gonna be awesome. Oh crap, I forgot to lock my toolbar. There we go, that's better. All right, welcome outside where there's some fog. If anyone's curious, I'll have the mod list that I'm using in the description of every video. It's gonna get more fleshed out as things go. But my goal with modding this, let me back up. Like I mentioned at the very beginning, people voted that they wanted to see a single player modded playthrough of this new content, and that's what you're gonna get, dang it. And I was aiming to only add mods that lightly change the experience, mostly cosmetic mods, little gameplay stuff. You can see I've got UI Info Suite on, which is a pretty popular mod. Just things to make life a little easier in ways, but nothing to, like, break the game. And I'm open to adding and or removing mods as people see fit if people think things are game-breaking or if things are annoying. I've also been working for a while on a massively modded multiplayer farm. And that sounds... I can't even count while I'm doing this, but that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna start planning. That has over 200 and some odd mods, and that's my definition of heavily modded. I was aiming to make a not-so-modded farm for this, and I ended up with... I'm currently running 58. And to me, that's still lightly modded compared to 200 and some odd. Not much has changed. Well, that's not true. A lot's changed, and we're going to see all that very, very quickly. I'm on a custom farm with a custom farmhouse with a custom kitchen with custom weather, which is freaking awesome. It's the Climates of Ferngill mod. It only works in single player. I've always wanted to try it, so dang it, we're doing that. And I might go in and tweak some mods, assuming I get author's permissions, because some things just don't work quite right as far as how I prefer them. I like things to be grammatically correct, and this mod is not, but it's okay. This is the new weather report. Current conditions this morning are as follows. The weather is 47 degrees Fahrenheit and clear skies, which is not, like I said, grammatically correct. Tomorrow the weather will be sunny and clear. Tomorrow's temperatures will be cooler than today with a high of 44.9 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 41.2 degrees Fahrenheit. That's so cool. And then at any point in time, if I choose to check the weather for today, I can press Z and I get the weather. Sunny today with the high of this. And had I checked this earlier in the morning when it was still foggy out, it would have told me what time the fog went away, which is kind of cool. You'll also notice it's 9:43 a.m., not 9:40 and then jumping to 9:50. That's another thing I've changed. There's a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to go over every single mod that's been added because that's going to take way too long. But I'm using the Stardew Valley Reimagined mod. That's going to be probably the most noticeable one. That changes kind of the way the map looks a little bit. Again, nothing game-breaking, just a little cosmetic changes. And we've got some minecarts in places that didn't exist previously, as well as some convenient, very convenient map edits, like this one right here, that allows us to go up and do all this. And then I'll also go over one more that's, oh my gosh, tiny inventory problems. Getting rid of those because I probably shouldn't, but that's fine. Stardew Valley. It's a mod that it's a, what's the word? Texture, world, recolor, map recolor. That's it. It's a map recolor. And I think it looks very nice. It's got some blue hues to it. I'm open to changing up the map recolor if anyone wants to see something specific. I'm open to that, but so many mods. And most all of them are cosmetic. I've added a few that are gameplay changing. Nothing too drastic, one of which is actually the tractor mod, which I'm not sure if, I don't know. On a single player farm, with the time investment that it takes to do and purchase, and it's an endgame item, basically. It's like 150 grand, I think. Oh, hi, Haley. Oh, aren't you that new farmer boy? Or, you'll learn I can't read if you don't know that already, but, oh, I'm Haley. I know that. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. I know. They're brand new. You should enjoy them. But yes, guys, so I'll stop talking about the mods here in a little bit. I gotta flush out the air. But like I mentioned at the beginning, I'll have a link in the description of every episode with a list of the mods being used and a link to them if you care to go check them out for yourself. But look at this. This just looks so cool. I love it. This is all part of that Stardew Valley Reimagined. And then I've also got a mod that changes the water to make it look deeper in places. Because, I don't know, that's more realistic looking. And then I've got a bunch of seasonal stuff too, so pretty much everything should change with the seasons, including villagers' outfits, which is awesome. The new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a controversy. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. I know I just watched you walk out of the front door. But okay, I need to focus a lot, and this is going to make some people very happy. I'm aiming to please all the people. So some people really like themselves those grid layouts on farms that just allow you to maximize productivity and do a bunch of stuff. We don't need to say hi to Gunther, I don't think. Let's just not bother with that. But you'll see we can interact with some of this stuff, too. Not for sale. Cool. I just want to say hi to as many people today as I can because... Oh, and I need to go buy seeds from Pierre, too. I've really got to up my game because, like I was saying, some people like themselves... Hi, Blacksmith, Clint. How's it going? Some people like themselves those grid layouts on their farms where you can just absolutely maximize productivity and just try to make as much money as physically possible. That's not how I operate typically. I like things to look nice and pretty. And we're going to have to do the best of both. I've found a way... Wow, this is such a cool little addition. I love this. It's so neat looking. Someone's been cooking here recently. The barbecue smells slightly burnt and mostly delicious. That's awesome. We'll have to explore all this at some point. But there's like little stepping stones that have been added. And Joja's all still Joja-y. Nothing's changed in here. But I've got a massive farm. It's huge. And way more than I need space for. I'll show you guys around the farm in a little bit. But... Actually, yeah, let's... Okay, I don't know if that counts as meeting them. Probably not. Actually, we can just check our relationships tab and see... Yes, it does count. We've met Shane now. We've met Sam. Cool. And then I just love this so much. So you can see their favorites as well as... I don't know if you want to look at specific fruits and vegetables that they like. I think those are only going to be populated after you give them something, which we'll find out. There's so much to learn. This is just I freaking love this game playthrough, and I want to play it again, but we're going to do it with mods, and it's going to be awesome. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Well, you can come visit the farm now that it's not so by yourself. You can come hang out with me, because it's going to be fun. Oh, what's up, Maru? Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Oh, guys, I also need to know who you'd like me to pursue as a love interest, because I've never... Let me just say this. Haley is off limits, as is Leah. I want a new experience. I've done both of them before, and I realize how that sounds now after having said it, but I have married both of them before, and... I want a different experience. So we're going to try meeting someone different this time and then wooing them and marrying them and having kids with them and then experiencing a brand new 14 heart event with them, which the cap used to be 12 for spouses and 10 for everyone else, and then 8 for bachelors and bachelorettes that you didn't choose to woo, I believe. I think that's how that worked. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. It is incredibly exhausting. So much so. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, a local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. Yes, I have. Also, construct farm buildings. Look at this. These buildings all look so freaking good. I couldn't even tell you the mod I'm using for this, but like I said, they're all in the description because there's so many that I'm not going to be able to remember them. Also, fish ponds look so good. I'm so excited to use these. Raise fish and harvest their produce. Fish multiply over time. So excited. Cabins I haven't changed because I'm not planning on building any. The stable looks beautiful. The slime hutch is massive. Shipping bin, I'm probably going to reskin and make it look a little darker. And then the tractor garage. This is actually from a completely separate mod from this, and it's not even meant to pair with it, but it does so nicely. Anyway, that's enough of that. But yeah, 150 grand. 5 iridium, 20 iron, 5 battery pack. That's endgame for sure. So I'm thinking I'll get that at some point. But if people are like, oh my god, no, you can't do that, that's so cheating, then I won't. If that's the overwhelming majority of people's opinions. But I kind of want to try it. Plus, after we unlock the community center, you'll see that I need all the help I can get. And I will explain that further whenever we unlock the community center, which is not today. Wow, those worms are hard to see. And I can't do anything because I'll come get it later. That's fine. So much of this is been covered in grass, and it's so cool because we can still hoe things. And I like that so much. I don't think the whole map is hoeable. It's just areas that were once dirt that are no longer dirt. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not going to do that because that's making things ugly. I say that after I've already done it. But let's go to Pierres real quick, say hi to the peoples, and then get us some seeds. And I'll meet you guys back at the farm. I'm going to be ending up editing quite a bit more of these episodes out, but I'm just so freaking excited this episode. He's wearing a shirt that has his store's name on it, Pierres. That's awesome. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Why, thank you, Pierre. I haven't added any new seeds or anything. I haven't added a bunch of new stuff, intentionally, because I want to see what the new content is. That's a major thing I'm trying to do here, is just experience the new content for what it's worth. How many potato seeds can we buy? Let's buy all of them. 11 of them? Sure, why not? What I should do is sell all my forage and then keep buying seeds and just forage more later, but that's fine. Anyway, what did I say I was going to do? Let's go do that, and I'll meet you at the farm. Alright, for anyone who's yelling at their screen, or will be yelling at their screen, or is known to yell at their screen when I misclick something, I know I can turn on tool hit location and show that, but I'm trying it out not having it on. I want to see what it's like. I've never played without it, but for my immersions, they tickle so much more when I don't have that on, and I'm going to try it. But let me show you guys around the farm a little bit. We're going to take a little gander at what there is and show you kind of how big this place is. It's pretty large, and I'm operating under the assumption that a mod that I want to add that is currently broken gets updated and works, because I've got some pretty sweet ideas for it. The mod is called Custom Furniture, as well as some of its counterparts, Furniture Anywhere and Custom Furniture Anywhere. Basically, it allows you to add furniture to the game, not just replace furniture, and then place it anywhere. Oh, and it's getting foggy now. This is creepy. It's dark and foggy. But yeah, this is the edge of our farm, so you guys kind of saw how long of a trip that was. And then there's some interesting stuff at the bottom, too. I want to show you guys this. It's a cool farm. And I'll have the name of it, not just in the description, but I'll put it up on screen right now so you guys know what it is, because it's so cool. It's part of Ace's Expanded Farms mod, I believe, but the specific one within it, there's like dozens of farms in that mod pack, so yeah, you guys have already seen it. But we've got this little series of islands down here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but they're kind of neat, and I like them. And this is making the farm feel way bigger than it actually is. Well, that's not true. It's pretty freaking massive. This area right here, I believe, spawns rocks. I might have to add a mod to get that to work, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to happen. And if we go over here, this should be our exit to the farm, I believe. If we go out here, indeed it is. This is the southern exit. Gosh, this looks so cool with the spotlights and the fog. Oh, I love it. And then we've got Marnie's over here, and oh, there's so much stuff to be done, and it's amazing. Oh, and then we've got this little kind of, I don't even know, area over here. There's so much to explore and do, and I'm so excited. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I will start editing these a little bit more moving forwards. Just this first episode is just, I'm so excited about all the mods, and oh, I love that the fog comes and goes. Oh, there's so many things I'm going to add. I'm still planning on adding more mods. Oh man, I hit a point where I was like, you know what, dang it, I need to freaking just sit down and record, because otherwise, I'm gonna just keep adding and never actually play the game, which I have a bad habit of doing, so. This is beautiful. I love this. It's a little cracked glass for our greenhouse. And then I've never checked this out, but look at this. Look at this, guys. We can swim and regenerate stamina, which I don't know if I'll do too often, because that isn't something that's in the vanilla game, and if people deem that cheaty, then I won't do it, but it's there, now that you know, it's an option. But we can go up here and visit Gramps, which accomplishing... I keep saying I'm going to do things and I don't do them. I said at the very beginning I was going to explain the name of our farm, which sounds a little silly. Fifi Farm. Fifi, I looked it up. I just went to Google Translate and wanted to find a farm name. So, Fifi is actually Tahitian for difficult. I've modded things that might make it a little easier. I've got a body of water I can recover energy in. I'll eventually have a tractor, things like that. But when we get to the community center, like I've said, I've made things quite a bit harder for myself. And there is no way I will be completing things in a reasonable amount of time. I don't even think I'll be completing the community center by the end of year 2. I know that's the goal, and you're supposed to work towards that, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I'll show you what that's like when we get there, which won't even be this episode because I'm just talking a whole bunch. So we'll probably play through one more day, and I'll probably try to cut more of that out if I can. But I do want to go around and meet people and get a chest built because we need that. Can I get a few more? Can I at least accomplish something today? I need 2 more wood, please. And 1 more. Give me my chest. Okay. Oh, look at that. What are those? What are those? These are lines. I said that last episode, didn't I? Line sprinklers. That was not English. Line sprinklers. They take a sprinkler to make, and technically it's not really cheaty because a basic sprinkler or a regular sprinkler waters 4 tiles all around it. This line sprinkler waters 4 tiles, but in a straight line. Hence the name line sprinkler. And I think that's going to result in much cooler field layouts. If I want to do... And I don't know if I'll ever do the iridium ones because 24 tiles in a straight row, that just seems excessive. But I don't know, because just for frame of reference. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times this length. So that is like, if I put that on the edge of the screen, we got 1, maybe about 2. Yeah, it's like the whole screen wide in watering. So I don't know if I'll ever do that because that seems a little unrealistic, but so maybe I'll just make a bunch of the other ones and use those. I don't know, but it's going to allow me to do some cooler things with the farms. Is it technically cheating? Sure, kind of. It allows you to have a little bit more surface area for giant crops to grow, but aside from that, it's totally fine. Okay. The weather, clear skies. Ooh, weather will be showers all day. Exciting. We'll get rain tomorrow. That's fun. I like rain. And our mailbox. Oh, Pierre's selling the mailbox. Ooh, we should be able to get our fishing rod today. Yes, just got back from the fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I got something for you. All right. Well, we're going to break this habit early on and get you guys used to this. I always do my farm chores off camera because everyone's seen crops watered 1,000 times. So here we go. Ta-da! It's done. Cool. So now you don't have to watch that. Yay! But you'll notice that my watering can's not quite full. I can fill it in my sink, which is wonderful because I did not feel like finding the nearest body of water. We have some, and I think it's a little ways away, like down here somewhere. So we're just gonna do that until I can get a well because, oh my goodness, that's a lot of work. Oh, and I didn't even notice this. Well, I created it. So of course I noticed it, but now you have the option of not just a dog or a cat on the farm, but you have the option of 3 dogs and 3 cats, which is just so freaking cool. Also, so many of you guys are probably yelling at your screens right now. I made a chest and I didn't put it down or do anything with it, so that's on me. Oops. And look at this. Oh, I freaking love some of these mods. It shows me what they're used for. Spring foraging, construction. Oh, so useful. And then the add to existing stacks is also beautiful. Oh, but yeah, on the subject of mods, because that's mostly what this discussion of today's episode has been about and is going to continue to be about. If you have any mods you'd like to see, or suggestions, or things that might be in my mod list that you say, oh my gosh, how dare you use that? Just get rid of it. Let me know. I'm open to feedback. So, And things are gonna have some issues from time to time, like that. Clipping. Not okay. I'm not a fan of that. But anyway, let me go ahead and see if I can't meet some people. I'm just gonna try to be as efficient as I can and just meet as many people today as I think I hopefully can. Oh, let's go visit Willy first though, because that's something I know we can 110% do. And he's someone we have to meet, so that'll work out for the best. Is that a bottle of booze by the water? It totally is. Oh, and we get to experience cutscenes too. And look at that, there's a little fish on the... Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. Oh, and that's another question I have, and I don't know if people want it or not. I have it within my skill set. Not that it's a good skill. Not that it's a skilled skill, but to do voices for characters. I can or cannot do that, and I will let you guys decide whether that's something you want to hear or not, or if you're tired of that. They're never consistent. Willy will probably have 10 different voices throughout this playthrough, at least. But I can do them if you guys want, so. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. I'm not really trying here, but you guys get the point. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Oh, Willy, I will totally not buy stuff from your shop except for fishing rods, because why would I buy things from you if I don't have to? Because I can fish myself. There's a good water here. I said there's a good water. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Yes, there are, Willy. Yes, there are. Oh, yeah. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. I don't think I ever did voices my first Stardew Valley playthrough, so maybe I will, because clearly I've already started. So, who knows? Voices for me are way easier to do when I don't have a face cam going, because, I don't know, I make some weird faces when I do voices. But, anyway, I don't think that counts as meeting Willy, so let's go meet Willy. Ahoy there! It's nice to meet young folk moving into the valley. It's not common these days. See what I mean? That voice totally already changed. Also, can we go up? It's off limits? No. I don't know how you get up there, but I know you can. At some point, you totally can. But, alright, I'm gonna go around and just try meeting as many people as I can. I'm imagining everyone that's here has already played Stardew Valley before and has not a ton of interest in this kind of stuff, so we'll get through the boring basics of meeting all the people, and I'll meet you back here or somewhere. I don't know where here will be, where that will be. Wow, words are hard today, as they always are. When I'm done. Okay, guys, quick, totally unrelated detour. While we're saying hi to people, I forgot I have this mod installed. It's beautiful. We can sit down, and it's amazing. Only on certain chairs. This mod, the Stardew Valley Reimagined one that kind of redoes the town, has added in a bunch of stuff that didn't exist in the vanilla game, like this whole area right here. So you can't really sit on these, but any of the stools inside Stardrop Saloon, you totally can, and it's amazing, and they're even direction specific. So depending on where you choose to sit, it makes sense. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm on the edge of my seat here with excitement. Oh, that was... Get used to it. That's the kind of humor we have here. Anyway, I'm going to continue my trek to find people. I've actually met quite a few people. I'm down to 1 page plus 1 person, but it's Jazzercise Day. Actually, you know what? Screw it. You guys are coming with me. You get to watch the shenanigans that are... It's Farmer Doc. What? Wow, everyone's so mean. But yeah, I freaking love the new outfits that this adds. I wish it reflected for her... for what she's doing right now, which is fitness, but I think she said something about her husband, but I'm not sure. Hello, you must be Doc, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs a general store here, and have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Oh, and just to clarify, if people do opt for voices, if I get into a room, when I'm talking to 6 females at once, you can almost guarantee a lot of those voices are gonna sound real similar. I don't have a ton of lady voices, so exercising can be fun. It can. Oh, she's got fitness attire. I love that. My arms are strong, but my legs need work. I think this counts. Does it? Let's find out. Oh, it totally counts. We're down to 3 people. And the wizard is totally separate. We've got to do that on another time. So let's go visit Sebastian and Linus and call it a wrap. What's up, Sebastian? You even in here? You're totally in here, but you're being a bum. Maybe we'll do some fishing tonight. That sounds like it could be fun for me and not for you. Yeah, let's do that. I probably won't show much fishing, except I probably will from time to time because fishing is going to be very important. Because I'm going to have to do a ton of it. Linus, I love you, man. He's such a cool... Oh, I haven't seen this yet. This is so cool. I love this. This is awesome. I haven't been down here. And now we can go across here and... Oh, this whole thing, it's more land. Instead of being a tiny little island, it's different. This makes me wonder... How in the heck do I catch legendary fish? Some of them were off a certain point. What happens now? I don't know. I'll have to do my research, but... Because I totally need them, or maybe I'll disable it for a day and catch it and then turn it back on. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm going to fish for a bit, and I don't know how much fishing people enjoy watching, so let me know, but I'm probably going to cut most of it out, so here we go with that. Okay, well, 3 fish later and my inventory is full, so that's fun. And I saw a dig spot here, and I'm not sure why I'm digging this up, because... Oh, perfect. It's a book. Not something I need to put in my inventory. Beautiful. What is this? What a lovely spot for a picnic. I know, right? It's beautiful. And then it's almost 6, so we should almost be able to talk to Sebastian after he, leaves his little hidey hole, aka his room. I'm gonna be a creep and just stand outside his door and wait for him because he's the last person I need to meet outside of the wizard. I was about to say Sebastian. Outside of the wizard. So, commence creepily waiting for Sebastian. Alright, 6:30 on the dot is when Sebastian leaves. If anyone's curious, the time thing... progressing every minute, it's purely visual. Everything still happens at 10-minute marks, but... Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Yeah, I guess. I didn't have too much of an option, but... Here we are. Oh, gosh, this looks so freaking ambient. And the lighting and just everything's so beautiful. It's like Stardew Valley like I've never seen before. And it's so pretty and I love it. You're going to hear me gush so much over this game for the next little while because, one, I haven't played it in a while, with the exception of, the last video I did, and I joined Kira's stream singular the other night. Anyway, it's been a while since my last playthrough of this, and one, I've missed it. 2, there's new content, and some of it's endgame content, which has been fairly lacking in this game. And then with all the mods I've added too, it's a whole different experience. So, from looks to feel to... And I think, and I hope it didn't break, but I think there's a mod that adds fireflies. I think it's called Cranburs or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking I need to add that because... Why did I get hay from? I have a mod called Better Hay, which allows you to acquire hay from cut grass even before you have a silo, because that makes no sense why you could only get hay when you have a silo. Like, why does suddenly the presence of a building allow you to acquire it? It just gives you a place to store it, not acquire it. So, it's another thing that I'll be getting in my inventory, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's totally fine. Also, I have way too much energy. I need to spend it. I'm thinking I'm going to cut some trees. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking that needs to happen just to get some resources, make some more chests, and start to get a little bit organized. So I'm going to probably spend every last bit of energy I have cutting trees. And I'll see you when I'm about to pass out. Okay, welcome back. I started clearing a little path. Just a quick and easy. This path right here really makes the farm not feel as big. Because that's top to bottom of my farm. It's just a little bit wider than normal, I think, is how it got bigger. It's not so much taller, but just a little bit wider, which I think is going to be very enjoyable. We will come to find out. It's really dependent on a couple mods I have getting flushed out and becoming workable. But one last thing I wanted to mention, just about how I play, for those that haven't watched me play Stardew Valley before. If it bothers anyone that my farm is going to be a forest for a long time, I'm not going to apologize for it, because that's just how I do things. I only like to really clear the land that I need cleared. To me, it makes sense. Like, why would you, I play a little bit realistically, why would you as a farmer with limited energy spend the time clearing away all this land just to leave it sitting there empty for months or years? Like, there's no point. I'll acquire the resources as I need them. I'll clear space as I need them, or as I need it, and that's just kind of how I play. So, just a little forewarning. But, guys, that's going to do it. I think we're going to just do two days for today. That was probably a longer episode than I'll do normally. But we need our fireplace on, get that lighting. And then, one other mod I've added, and I don't know when we're going to... Ooh, sweet, level 1 foraging. I did cut a few trees. That makes sense. One mod I've added, and you'll notice it in the top... We didn't sell anything, just kidding. We haven't sold anything the past 2 days. So never mind, you won't notice it. Oh, but the rain. Oh, it's foggy and rainy. Oh, that's exciting. And then if we check the forecast, fog present until 8:30 a.m., giving way to rainy. See what I mean about the English? With 53.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Today the high, 55.2 with a low of 41.3. Evening fog is expected as well. I freaking love this mod so much. And it's not just fog. There's different intensities of rain, and there's thunderstorms and snowstorms and snow thunderstorms and blizzards and bunch of stuff. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on this rainy, beautiful day, I'd like to thank you for watching this lightly modded Stardew Valley playthrough of Stardew Valley 1.4, and I'm so freaking excited to get back into this. I'm going to be up so late editing this, and I have work in the morning, but I don't really care because the excitement is just too real. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode where we actually start doing some less ooshy-gushy, oh my god, Stardew Valley, and more actually like planning and getting into it. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, and until then, as always, take care.